Okay, so what I was told is that White Buffalo Woman is going to join us in a moment and take us to a dimension that is pure healing and love. I first learned about this dimension, I guess, last May or June when, because White Shell Woman had made this wellness center such a portal of light and healing, and all the energy that comes through here does so much global healing. And we connect galactic energy to here and divine energy. And, there's so much energy here. Um, Light beings who are trapped in the dense energy that's Earth, sometimes it's really hard on them. They become very ragged and they don't know how to get out. So they're like, they're pretty bad off. It might be someone who was curious about Earth and came over here, or it might be, there's all kinds of reasons why spirits and angels, or maybe someone who was alive and they passed and their soul didn't know what to do and kind of got stuck here a little bit. But usually their guardians help them eventually and they find their way out. But there are plenty of beings who get trapped here, and it's just very hard on them, and it can really wear them down, make them so weak and ill that they can't escape. Even if you give them the opportunity, they need to be rescued. So we made such a beacon of light here that they just like swarm here at this wellness center, especially to this room we're in now. And it got to the point where you'd walk in this room and you'd feel like there was a party going on in here, like the atmosphere of a party, because there was so much light here. They would come and they'd feel good. They're like, oh, it's so nice to be like out of the cold and the dark. They've been welcomed into a hospitable environment. But of course, they can't stay here. So one night we had a meeting here, and uh, and as we came in, they all moved to that room there. And you walk in, and it was like they were just congregating that room anyway. Like every time every time people walked in the room, they'd get all like hyper and hopped up. And that's our crystal shop. So we want people in there relaxed, not like hyper and, twitchy. Uh, so I closed the doors. At that point, we had sliding doors there, and I closed that door and I set up the chairs. And everyone who was walking in, we were having this meeting, and the chairs were set up in a circle. And everyone was sitting in this side of the room. No one would sit on that side of the room, and they didn't even know why. But people were walking in there going, "Are you having a party in here? Bonita, did you double rent this room? Do you have like another event going in that room?" Every single person. So this one fellow who came in, he said, that room is chock full of entities. And he said, do you mind if I release them? And I said, well, yeah, I don't know why they're here. So he released them, and and you could feel the energy just calm down. And then that night, White Shell Woman and White Buffalo Woman and Wind Horse Woman and the angel Azangel came to me, and they told me what was happening, that this room was a beacon and it was attracting them. And when we dismissed them, we just dismissed them back to where they were trying to get sanctuary from, back to the cold and the dark. But not really a problem. The next day they were all back here. So White Buffalo Woman created a portal in that room there because they seem to like that room. And it's very convenient if we're having a meeting in here and they're
right in the middle going up.
Yeah, it's like up and down both.
It looks like the holes are like spread with something on the top.
Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
I see.
Yeah. Good eyes, you.
No, I have to close to shut down to see the energy. Otherwise, open eyes, I don't see things.
But good closed eyes. Good third eye, you.
Okay.
So she did this beautiful ceremony. In fact, we have it on YouTube. It's just so beautiful. It was a night where White Shell Woman recreated the beacon and the energy portal in this room for global healing. And then as soon as she was done, White Buffalo Woman created the portal to the dimension of healing and love in that room. So anyone who's drawn to this beacon can go there and whoosh, they get taken off and heal. And once they're done, once they're like returned to themselves, they can go anywhere they want. And some of them come back here to Earth. They're like, now that they know they have a get out of Earth free card, they come back and have more adventures. And then when they get deplete, they come here and right back to healing. So it's not just us who like to get incarnated here again and again, going, why would I do this to myself? Why am I alive on Earth again? And then we die. And we're like, okay, how quickly can I get back to Earth? That was good. Um, so when we have events here and we have children, I try to seat the children like over there so they can see into the room. And it's great watching them because they see like they children are so amazing. And so I'll watch the kids as they're like, what's that? Eventually they always ask, what's going on over there? And I tell them. So it's always like nice to know that people are seeing it. So, um, so White Buffalo Woman told me she wanted to come through here and bring us to that same dimension of healing and love. Um, because all the distress that's been going on here lately, aside from all the global affairs that with that distress, here in this area where we are, just next to DC, you know, it doesn't matter whom you voted for president, odds are the whole process was draining. And most likely, you did not vote for the person that you thought was representing you and your desires and wishes, but just the lesser of two undesirable choices. Um, and it's been so hard on us with people we care about or in our workspace having all of this flowing out of us and not being able to express without at some point realizing that you are against someone that you care about or you see every day or it's or someone you respect. It's like the north and south of the Civil War has come again. And I know I mentioned last Wednesday that even my guides and I were talking about how this energy is like the energy of the Civil War, of, you know, so much passion to the point of homicidal over something that should not be like this. None of this should be like this. So, White Buffalo Woman wants us to receive some healing, wants us to return to our everyday lives knowing that we can feel the best within ourselves. And if there's any areas where darkness is hanging on, allow that to release and allow our bodies and our DNA and our emotions to repair. Um, so let's get comfortable. And for each person, depending on your experience with meditation and your experience with anything spiritual, this will can be anything ranging from, and all of these experiences are valid, ranging from you are actually in this dimension being healed, and to, for you, this is a great psychological experience to help you deal with emotions in a safe parable style manner, to this is a fun adventure and a good way to spend 20 minutes. It can be anywhere in there, and all experiences are equally valid because we're each human beings on our own journey. My experiences, I will be there. My body will be here. My conscious mind will be there. And I will be there with the goddess that will be channeling through me there. So my experience will definitely be on the more spiritual side. But if someone's just having a like, oh, this is fun to think about, it's no big deal, that's also valid. And if you wish to get from that way to my way, all you have to do is meditate and accept the visions that come to you, as these extraordinary women here in the room with me do. Okay. So close your eyes. Return to the state of being you were at just a moment ago when White Shell Woman opened us up and showed us how we are not a physical being with multiple meridian points of energy, but that we are actually human, living chakras, that we are an energetic being in our own right. Breathe in through your nose. Allow the air to flow through your being. When you breathe, the air flows in through your nose, and allow your breath to last for as long and slow of an inhale as you can. Hold your breath in your belly, and then when you release the air, let it be as long and slow of an exhale as you brought in for an inhale. It doesn't need to be loud and dramatic, although it can if you wish. However your body wishes to breathe, long, slow breaths. In, hold, and out. As you are breathing, I want you to notice that you have a line of energy that flows through your being. These chakras that my beloved sister just worked with you on. These are not free floating. These are connected to a line of energy that flows through your body, below and above. Your hora line. Your hora line is as much a part of your body as your physical being, and it goes far up above, connects to a vast network of energy. And you have many chakras above, many chakras below. And through your hora line, you connect to our Divine Father and our Blessed Mother. Always you are connected to both. Always. And for now, we are going to allow the energy of the line above us, connecting us to the universe, to Source, God, all of our light being brothers and sisters and our higher selves. For now, feel this line of energy that rises up through you. You may see it as white, you may see it as rainbows, you may see it as a cord. And it will rise up through the top of your head, where it connects to your crown chakra. And it will rise up even higher. And you may see you have many, many chakras above you. Take a moment to just feel this energy flowing up. Feel how the top of your head relaxes, becomes light and airy. Allow your crown chakra to open up. And this line of energy you can feel with your awareness to your hora line. You can feel how it may become wider, not just a line or a cord or a rope, but a broadening column. Your hora line does not need to only run inside your being. As your chakras and your energy can expand out, your hora line can also expand out wide around you. Relax the top of your head and allow your hora energy of its own volition expand and surround you. Allow the top of your head to become light and airy and tingly as universal energy is flowing into your being and surrounding you. You may feel as though the top of your head is so light it can't even really contain you. Like tissue paper, it just falls away. As this beautiful energy from the universe and God and all that is divine and love and beautiful is flowing around you. You may feel yourself rising up just a little bit. And as you rise up, you can feel the top of your head becomes even more light and tingly as flecks of energy. Flecks of energy are filtering down, filling your being, and your spirit rises up, gently floating up, up, floating up, as though this energy, your aura line, is like a tractor beam, pulling you up and allowing you to just float up and out of your body. So light, flowing. Your whole being is tingling as pure energy from God and the universe and all that is divine and love is flowing down into you and through you and merging with your being as you are becoming one with divine energy, cosmic energy, galactic and spiritual. All of this energy flows into you and becomes one with you. You're floating and flowing. You can feel, even in your energetic state, as you are still connected and one with your aura line, all of your chakras are being washed with pure cosmic love. The energy of the universe, light from other dimensions and frequencies, vibrations, sounds, all become one, flowing through your being. And light is flowing through your being. You are floating through this combination of interdimensional love and light. You can feel that you are flowing in a place where all dimensions merge, where all healing exists and everything is love. every form of healing imaginable. Vibration, sound, energetic, emotional, spiritual, all merge here and swirl to become one breathing light of healing love, a swirling mist of light and love that filter around you and swirl through your being, filling you down to your atoms, filling you to every speck of energy with love and light. There's so much love here. You can allow your energy to completely relax and spread out. Disperse yourself and allow the love to flow and envelop you. Allow every speck of your being to gently float apart and be encapsulated by love. Allow yourself to become one with light. And you can float, feel the warm light of love bathing you, every level of your being. You will rise up higher, even in this dispersed, spread out state. Go even closer to love, to light. Allow yourself to be completely surrounded by light, enveloped by light, and allow this light to brighten up every speck of your being, every atom, every element within you becomes charged with light. And then you gently start wafting back downward like a feather in a spring breeze, gentle. And as you are gently floating back down, you feel yourself still light and filled with light, light and airy, light filled, but bit by bit becoming more solid, more compressed, as you gently float down, down your hora line, your cloud of light is gently becoming a being of light, a being of love, a being of beingness, a being of joy, and allow this being to gently float down and slip back into your body. And as you feel the skin merging with your true being, allow your skin to light up with the same love and joy and energy that you have when you are one with your cloud of light. Remember this. Remember this state of being. And know that anytime you need healing or love, you can return to this space, either by listening to this meditation, meditating on your own, or remembering inside you, you remember this. In your heart mind and your sacral mind, your inspiration mind, you remember this. So when your brain mind needs help, spark from your inspiration, spark from your heart, and allow your brain mind to light up. I thank you for joining me tonight. I bless you and I thank you. It is so.